If it's a gift, it should be paid off. You buy me a car, it should be paid off.
And it's crazy to see her with somebody else and I'm still paying off the credit card.
He took the shit back. And I was burnt, I was hurt, I was devastated behind it.
I feel like that doesn't make you a man.
All right, so look.
You put yourself in that predicament.
And you see him letting another girl drive it.
You know, I
Are
guess
you taking the car back?
I am.
Jazz,
No, it's just I'm not moving, and you're gonna have to deal with it.
If you
Either
want
way,
to
you
stay
have to pay
upgraded, stay with
it.
me. If not, go see what's out there.
Also-
All right, listen. I was asked a question, right? Should a man take expensive gifts back? Now, my first thought was, know what? Don't like go on camera and say how you really feel. But I've done it before. Now, here's why though. I took some gifts back from a girl because I felt like the money that I spent on her, the love that I got in return, and how I was treated didn't match what I put into her. And I realized that her love for me wasn't as strong as it was for that shit I bought her. So me leaving her wasn't really probably a big deal. But that shit I bought you, I knew that would get under her skin. Now, eventually, I gave it back to her. So then I was asked today, how about a car payment or a condo or things that I'm paying off for still? Now, granted, don't mess up your credit trying to get back at a girl. That bill got to get paid. But if she cheated on me or broke my heart in a way where she broke our bond, like cheating, being a thief, or like those lines, yes, I would take a gift like a car back or a condo back. I'll just pay the payment and struggle, but it's in my possession. Now, if we broke up on some shit where it's though our love didn't work out and, things just didn't go good and we tried and we put like work into it, I'll pay the car note off still until that's just fair. I'll still hold you down because we left on terms where it didn't work out. You didn't cheat on me. You didn't cross me. As a man, I feel like we just didn't work. And that's not worth me losing my credit or your gift.
I agree with Guapo. And usually we don't agree.
Ever.
However, but in this case, I feel like personally with a card note, something that you're paying off, an engagement ring, a house, a business. Business is business and things have to continue. No, you don't want to mess up your credit. No, you don't want to stop business and all those things. But the reality is, if you disrespected me in our relationship, in our bond, where I feel like I can no longer trust you, I can no longer believe you, I can no longer stand to be within your presence. Those things put the underlining of, I am going to have the car repoed. Not out of spite, because why am I using my hard-earned money for somebody who clearly doesn't respect me? Now, as the person on the receiving end, personally, I'm not accepting any gift without, if it's a gift, it should be paid off. You buy me a car, it should be paid off. You buy me a house, it should be paid off. That's not a gift. That's like when Oprah says, I'm giving out free cars, but then they come with the taxes for the car. If you can't afford those taxes, you can't get the prize. Like, these are things that I feel like when it comes to taking back expensive gifts, no, not a purse, not a bracelet, not earrings, but an engagement ring. We're married, we're getting married, and you violate those vows. At some point, yes, I probably do want the ring back if I'm paying it off, or we're gonna have to come to some understanding and say, hey, listen, you can keep the ring, but you gotta make the payments and I'm gonna transfer it over to your name. You can keep the ring, you can keep the car. I'm gonna transfer it over into your name, respectfully.
I'm sorry, I just feel like any gift giving, whether it's a ring, a car, an apartment, a purse, any gift giving is a gift giving. You're not gonna take gifts back. When you do that, you look hurt. You look so hurt and petty. I've been there. I've definitely been there when someone's given me something and asks for it back. And I'm like, you were so petty. That is not a man. How does that make you a man? Giving me something and trying to take it back from me? If you are investing in me and getting me a car or putting me in an apartment, I have children. I'm gonna make sure as a woman that I'm telling you right then and there, if we break up, I'm still keeping that. You're not gonna take me out of a car. You're not gonna take me out of an apartment. What type of man is that? I'm sorry, that is uncalled for, and I don't believe in those type of things. Wow. So I have kids, and I won't accept a gift unless I know I could keep it. I'm not gonna throw myself in a car that a man is buying for me unless I know that he's gonna make sure he's paying those payments afterwards. I'm definitely gonna be vocal about it. I don't think that it makes you a man when you are in a situation and you're giving something to somebody and then taking it back just because they hurt you.
Okay.
I feel like that doesn't make you a man.
All right. So look, as a man, I'm gonna speak for from my point of view. I had a girl before that I took shit back from, and you're right, I was hurt. But why I was hurt is because every girl she had before me and every man before me did not buy her nothing. No bags, no nothing. Maybe here and there, but I did the most. And I felt like, it's like, damn, yo, like I'm treating you better than everybody you ever dealt with. So the minimum from her was like respect, love, and loyalty. And I didn't get all of that. So I felt like, yo, yeah, it sounds whatever, but I took my shit back. I'm like, you know what, fuck that. Yo, like, I was good to you. Like, I was really good to you. Like, I really did better than your exes. So I felt like, I gave it back to her after a while, but as a man or a human, I had an emotional moment. I took my shit back.
Money doesn't buy love. And I feel like that's where guys go wrong. Guys will spend all this and do all this for you. And then when shit goes left and the relationship is not working, they'll be like, but I did this and I did that and I bought you this. Money is not going to buy you love.
So let me ask you a question,
I'm
Nisha.
sorry.
Money
you break up with a guy. Let me just, you in a relationship with a guy, you don't have a car, or the car you currently have is fucking up. He buys you a car. All the other men you've been playing with and dating, they see you riding around in the Hoop 9 and they're not doing shit about it. This man comes in and puts a car in his name and is paying this expensive ass car, the car you want. Not the car you need, the car you want. You now break up with him and you driving another man in the car that he's still paying every month, whether you got kids or not. That is wrong.
I get it, and I understand how that could make somebody feel some type of way.
No, it's gonna make somebody feel.
It's gonna make you feel some type of
He
way.
upgraded you.
Have the new guy that you're driving the car in, have him buy you a car or take over those payments. I'll transfer it over into your name.
I understand that aspect, but I still feel like you put yourself in that predicament. You bought me the car. You knew whatever. You knew that this is not you don't know if something's forever. You really don't. That's a risk you take. So you put yourself in that position. You got me the car. You did this. I didn't put a gun to your head or force you to do it. So
but how did it sound though?
I'm sorry. I just really feel like you put yourself in that position. You purchased the item for the woman or your partner, and if things go left, again, you put yourself there.
Well, I don't agree. I think about people credit, and it happened to me. I'm not going to even lie. My ex bought me a car, and I went outside last year in the summer, and the car wasn't there. When I pressed the beep, beep, it wasn't outside. So he took the shit back. And I was burnt. I was hurt. I was devastated behind it. But I had to really think about it. This man is paying that car note. I'm the one that ended the relationship and told him to fuck off. So when I told him, this wasn't last year. This is the year before last, actually. So when I told him it's done, he's like, he let me rock out for 5 months. But then he was like, wait, she not coming back? All right, bet. So he took the car back. I was pissed. I called him up. He didn't answer for a couple of days, and he did. He said, am I with you? And I said, no. He said, so why am I paying a car note for you? And I get that because he's thinking, you end the relationship, you gonna have your other man in the car? Just realistic. We're not being realistic when we think about stuff like that. So I was pissed. I was in my feelings, but I knew it was right for him to take his car.
Yeah. So, I mean, my situation is a little different with a gift. I paid for an expensive gift with a credit card. You know what I'm saying? I'm still paying it off, and we're not together. And it's crazy to see her with somebody else, and I'm still paying off the credit card. I'm like, yo, I need these credit card payments back. But I got her the gift with the intent, like, yo, we're together. We did it while we're together, so it's okay. I understand. I'm gonna take that hit on the chin. It's a little different than items, though. It was a vacation. We enjoyed the time. Cry a little bit when I see the pictures a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
But you're understanding,
not really crying, but,
at that moment.
I don't want my credit I don't want my credit defaulting either, so I really got to take that hit on the chin and keep that 700 above score. I look at the vacation like, damn, I'm gonna have to go back and just like, it's a little different in that situation, but.
But Nisha, can you switch the roles, just the gender roles for a second? You say, don't take the gift back. We're not talking about camera. We're not talking about a purse. We're not talking about a pair of shoes. Even something as significant as a dog.
Yeah.
You both have responsibility for it. So you are now the spender. You're talking from a dynamic perspective of the person receiving the gift.
Correct.
The person giving the gift, your hard-earned money that you, like you said, you have children. So you really love this man. You put a car in your name for him. Now, he can't get around without the car and everything, but y'all are not together no more. That bill is still coming every month, $600, $500, whatever it is. You pull up somewhere and you see him letting another girl drive it.
No, I definitely understand that, and I guess.
Are you taking the car back?
I am. I am, but that's just because
blame-
I'm a female and I'm gonna always have that perspective. I'm
we can't
sorry.
think like that.
I feel like I'm a girl and I have kids and you're a man and you did that to yourself and it is what it is. I'm sorry, guys.
How about you, Josh?
I just feel like if like my lifestyle and like example, so I had a guy get me a Benz before and put me in a loft space and, you know, set my whole life up differently than what it was normally. And I feel like if you brought me to like this level, and then we didn't work out, but we're still friends, you know, we didn't have beef and no one cheated. It was just didn't work out. But I still, I wasn't going to move from my space because it didn't work out. I wasn't gonna give him back my car because I'm not gonna downgrade my lifestyle because me and you are no longer together. And I just feel like if you put me in this space and that was under your budget then, what's the difference now? You know what I mean?
You were my girlfriend. I was fucking you.
Yeah, but I
was fucking
I
you.
just feel, yeah, but I personally feel like, no, I'm not
Yeah,
moving.
but see, what he did was this though. He gave you the upgrade, but part of that upgrade is because you're with me.
Yes.
You understand? So let me just go though. So we didn't work out, me and you dating. You feel me? So I'm supposed to keep paying your loft and keep paying your Benz. Now I get it. You're a true boss if you do that, and that's the vibe we're getting. But Jazz,
No, it's just I'm not moving, and you're gonna have to deal with it.
If you
Either
want
way,
to
you
stay
have to
upgraded,
pay
stay with
it.
me. If not, go see what's out there.
Oh, so then if that's the case, so you
Yeah.
want me to stay with you for these items and use you
Not
basically?
for them. If you
But
want to live like this, it comes with being with me.
Okay, so then you would prefer a woman to just stay with you for her items and her lifestyle, and then be happy elsewhere.
No.
Hold on. Let me
That's
answer
your
this
way
one.
of saying
but
that.
No,
But if my
Let me answer that at least,
if my lifestyle is now contingent, my current new lifestyle that you upgraded me to is now contingent on me being in a relationship with you, and that's the only way I can have it in this moment, then what
Then you
stops
should,
me
then you
from
should
just
get married
staying
then,
with you
Jazz.
for that?
Then Jazz, you want him to keep your lifestyle up, keep paying your bills, keep you on that same upgraded level. No, you were dating a man that had money, so dating him came with a lifestyle. But if we not working and our love is dead, I don't owe you to keep paying your car note and
He's
your
not
mortgage.
entitled.
I'm not entitled to. Now, if I'm that rich, then okay. But
Still not entitled,
realistically, that isn't really my job. You should find you a man like me and upgrade to him and keep your
But
lifestyle.
that takes time. So I just feel like if someone had me on a certain pedestal, you're not just because we no longer working, you're not just gonna rip the pedestal from me. Like, or I'm gonna feel a type of way and just as petty and ruin them things. I'm gonna ruin the car. I'm gonna trash the house.
Sponsor you until you move on.
Not until I move on, but give me,
So you still need more time.
until I figure it out.
Respectfully, right? I lived in Miami 8 years. I moved back to New York. When I first moved back to New York, I lucked up and I was staying in Airbnbs, and I did not say I didn't have a place to stay, but I needed an apartment. The guy I was dating, he happened to get me an apartment. The place is $4,200 a month. Not saying I can't afford it, but I don't want to spend that. Mm-hmm. When we didn't work, did I expect him to keep paying that rent? I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. If I play nice, I do expect him to do it. If I'm still answering phone calls, I'm still giving you some sex, I'm still going to dinner, I'm still giving you the similar affection of when you were paying these bills, because I understand subconsciously why you did these things. You didn't do these things because I was entitled to it. You did these things because, one, you saw a future with me, or you like what came with giving me these gifts. Now, what I choose to do to reciprocate that, when we broke up, I don't expect him to keep paying the rent. I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't even comfortable bringing a guy there while he was still paying the rent. So I'm just saying respectfully, no, he's not entitled to keep paying the rent. When we moved on from each other, unless we were still having the same activities between the two of us, no, he's not entitled to pay the rent. He can't come take the apartment from me, but I'm just saying, ladies, move smart. This is just some game for you. If a man is gonna put you in a place, this is just me, he's gonna pay that bitch off for the rest of the year. Mm-hmm. He's not gonna pay it month by month because he's already telling you this is contingent. Things could change tomorrow, things could change in 3 months, they can change in 6. This car I'm giving you as a gift, if I really wanted it as a gift to you, I would have paid it off. You would have no bill. You would have nothing to worry about. If we split, I can't take anything from you. I want you to know no matter what happens with me and you, this is yours. Alan, think about this. Even on the smaller scale, the 9-to-5 guy taking his hard-earned money and saying, hey, I know your car note and then the babysitter every week is this. I'm helping you out with this, right? And now when he breaks up with you, you expect him to still be paying the babysitter?